Obviously, they're a different team with Towns, but he's one of the most underrated players in the league. You know, you watch him and you appreciate him, and you appreciate him the most when he's on your team.
Golden State is now 1 of 13 from 3 as Williams is fouled.
You want to be trying to score against as Williams dribbles it a game, best in the NBA. So they cover so many metrics as far as how they win.
And Oklahoma City ball. Joe on the back cut. Finds Jang. Extra pass. Hartenstein. Air ball on the floater. It's really the first bad possession. Bench still has more baskets than the Warriors do as a team.
The way back in this game offensively is going to have to be pushing tempo for the Warriors.
Bob did not want to be held accountable for being in the building while Steph Curry sets a dubious record, which would have been his 14th straight miss, a personal low. But he made that shot, his first field goal, and then Jen from mid-range.
You think Curry felt the pressure? Think he was aware of that record?
Does he feel pressure? Is he aware of those things?
No, he is not.
So why are you asking me?
And every time you get a stop, you got to push.
Foul was on Jalen Williams, his second personal foul. And Looney was 7 points off the bench. 10th year out of UCLA. Shot clock inside of 10 seconds for the Thunder. Now down to 5. Jang lobs. Hartenstein couldn't even catch it. The ball hit the backboard. And Payton on the move. Can't finish. Jalen Williams defending. 11-point lead for Oklahoma City. Here's a 3 from Jalen Williams, in and out. All-star reserves will be announced tomorrow. Good chance that Williams in year 3 in the NBA, as he's called for a blocking. Saw that, George, on that basket going to break at the end of the first quarter as Hartenstein gets the block against Wiggins, that Caruso is shaken up, and he's missed 18 games due to injury this season, his first year in Oklahoma City. Payton gets the strip and the slam.
Where are they going to get their offense now? And this is the deal. I mean, who's going to initiate, who's going to create for this Thunder team without either of those guys on the floor?
Joe coming off the screen, keeps the dribble, an easy path to the basket for the layup. Five points for Isaiah Joe off the bench. He has hit 8 threes twice in a game this month. And maybe they were just expecting him to pull up from 3, and he had a clear lane to the basket. Here he is again, keeping the dribble. Now passing. Hartenstein missed the push shot again. Payton rebounds.
Shot, he's normally knocking that down.
Curry, boy, a lot of contact. Didn't get the call. Hartenstein gets it ahead. They swing it to Joe on the spot up. Drills another.
You know, a lot of new players. Honestly, this is going to sound too simple, but when Melton went down, it just shook him. You know, he was the perfect guy, and he was a huge part of the early success. He's not looked upon as a star, Dave, but certain guys tie teams together. Reminds me a lot of a Caruso. Not as good as a Iguodala, but that kind of guy, where they just are linchpins, and he was, and he got hurt early, and just keep on chugging. And so you can't just blame it on a couple injuries here and there, because Oklahoma City is an example of great teams weather it. And this team, 1 year here, I was with the Warriors, and Durant was out for eight weeks, and we just kept going. And so it's moving, and what Oklahoma City's record you saw with 25-4 since that game early on against the Warriors.
Wiggins now with 9 points. Curry's on the bench for Golden State. Gilgeous-Alexander's at that number 10 spot in the East. If they get healthy, nobody wants to see them, you would imagine. How about your Suns here in the second game? George, Bob, and I will.
Again, Jalen, he doesn't get enough credit either. And I do hope he's an all-star, because people need to know who he is. They should. And again, this Oklahoma City team, guys, as much as maybe they should have, and they're starting to earn that, though. And it's a full team, it's a complete team. And Jalen Williams, this guy right here, is a huge part of that.
Great pass by Williams. Hartenstein collects, couldn't finish. Oklahoma City 37-8. Best 45 game start since the team relocated from Seattle almost 20 years ago. Time in a while. 12 points for Wiggins, 2 of 2 from deep.
And they're going to need him, right? Curry's been struggling by his own standards, and Wiggins has got to step up in the absence.
Joe can't answer. Santos with the rebound and looking to run, but the Thunder get back. Wiggins on the move. Gives it up to Moody. Now Kyle Anderson. Schroeder wide open. It's good. 2 assists and 2 rebounds for Shea. And he slips. Lost his footing. And the game.
It's an opportunity for the Warriors to keep the momentum. Got cut into this lead by 8 this quarter. And Wiggins has been the hot guy.
8-0 run by the Warriors. Anderson hung on the rim and fell off. Golden State at 500, 23-23, just 13-12 at home as Shea is fouled again. Will go to the line.
Get the block, but gets there late. Can't ruffle this guy. He's hard team when he's on the floor. That about says it all.
And this run that he's on of 41 straight 20-point games, longest in the NBA since James Harden in 2019. 57 in a row for Harden.
He doesn't do it in a way, and not that Harden did, but it doesn't feel selfish. It feels all within the confines of the game.
Shot clock at 2 for Moody. Sees it at the last second. Has to put it up. Almost hit it. As he turns it over there, and actually a little shaken up, a little slow to get back defensively. Santos.
Some turnovers, but better energy from the Warriors.
Committing the foul. Santos gets the bounce on the 4-minute mark, second quarter. Warriors in a zone right now. 3 from Dort, way off the mark. Wiggins, and Oklahoma City keeps possession.
They're going to look.
Bodies hit.
Nothing bad about it. He's just a physical basketball player.
Kenrich Williams checking back into the game. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to get free from Schroeder's doing a nice job. Shot clock down at 2. Over 2 defenders coming up short. Gilgeous-Alexander, but
Dort sticking with it, gets the putback.
Offensive foul here.
Looks like he's grabbing. Yeah. See that the other way.
Coming the early games, including the one right here on ESPN where the Knicks continue their hot streak and a win over. 6-point game as Looney misses a second free throw. Jalen Williams wide open. Cannot hit the 3.
Is it on Dort?
And Kevon Looney with 9 points up.
A 3 a lot. He handled the ball, and so his intelligence is going to be able to pass from that 5 spot, set the right angles. He's just a complete player, and he's an awesome guy, and has been a huge part of the winning here.
Extra passing by Oklahoma City, but Williams can't pay it off with a 3. Meanwhile, Golden State gets more points for its bench, 23, than its starters, 20 in this game. Schroeder kicks it out. Wiggins wide open. Can't knock it down. Hartenstein with the clear. That would have cut the deficit to 1 just outside 2 minutes to go. Gilgeous-Alexander tripped up by Looney. That on draft night back in 2018. You told me you had Jokic #1 overall on the board, so
I tried to get away with that, but then I realized we would have picked him if I thought that, and I can't say that. So.
I was the one that asked you because I remember your answer was no. We weren't even thinking about it. I think it got picked during a Taco Bell commercial that was airing.
At least that wasn't the only one.
Schroeder drives and gets it to fall. 4. Gilgeous-Alexander gets downhill, draws contact.
Whatever NBA.
He finished 3rd last year in scoring. And now they're going to get post again, and that's 3 on the rookie.
Warriors hanging around, but if they want to get in this game, they got to get number 30 Curry going. He's 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3.
That's the 3rd 3 ball out, and the 3 from Isaiah Joe. Wiggins the leading scorer tonight for Golden State with 12. Spot up 3 Santos. Can't hit it. SGA with the most points in any half of his career, 28 points, and now Williams called for the foul on the screen. 11 of 12.
Lead the league in scoring without getting to the free throw line. I mean, you just have to find other ways. It's amazing he does it with how few threes he takes in the modern NBA.
Off ball. Wiggins, line drive three, short.
They're 2 for 1 here, opportunity if they want it, but it's like they're slowing it down.
9-second difference in the game in shot clocks. SGA trying to shake Santos. Step back long two. No good. Hartenstein offensive rebound. Dort lets it fly. Several bounces, it wouldn't drop. Another offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander hit it. A three.
Thunder got up all the looks. Big close for the half for the OKC Thunder.
Wiggins gets it.